Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 21. In the last video we saw why Java not support multiple inheritance. In this video we are going to discuss very important topic, the diamond problem. So let's first understand what is the diamond problem. Diamond problem come when we create a hybrid inheritance using a multiple inheritance. You can see in this diagram, this is a hybrid inheritance. Here we simply combine two inheritance and made a hybrid inheritance. Here the first inheritance is a hierarchical inheritance. Here we have a one parent class and two child classes. But second part of this diagram, here you can observe, here we have a two parent class and one child class. Is nothing but a multiple inheritance. And last video we saw Java not support multiple inheritance because the ambiguity. And why it's called a diamond, because you can see it's shaped like a diamond, that's why it's called a diamond problem. So let's see one example and understand what exactly the diamond problem. Here you can see, here we have a one parent class person, here we have a get role method, then we have a two child classes, one is the teacher and one is the student, those extending in a this parent class. Those two classes also have a get role method. Then we have a one most child class that extend this two parent class, teacher and student. When we create this classroom class object and we try to call this get role method, that time this class confuse which get role method should be executed, because they have a two parent class and both parent class have a get role method. Okay, it's confused which should be executed. So now we understand what is the diamond problem. So let's see how can we solve this diamond problem. Before that we have to understand this concept. If you have a class, if you have a child class, then we can extend only parent class. If you have a child class, then we can parent interface. Okay, if you have an interface, then interface can be only interface parent. Interface cannot have a class parent. Interface have a only interface parent. Class have a either class parent or interface parent. Okay, let's remember this. Now you can see this diagram. Here we solve that diamond problem. Here we have a one interface person. Okay, here we have a interface person. In that interface person, there we have a get role declaration method. We can't implement method inside the interface. We will see interface topic in upcoming videos, but for resolving this diamond problem we just see the basic concept of interface. Then we have two child classes. Okay, one is a teacher and one is a student. The second student is also interface. This teacher simply implement this interface and it's override this get role method and return teaching. Then we have this student interface. Okay, student interface. In the student interface we simply declare that method, that same method that already present inside the person. Okay, and here we have a most child classroom class. In a child classroom class, here we simply extend one class, teacher class, and implement one interface. Here you can observe, here we didn't extend two classes. Here we simply extend one class and implement one interface. That's why here we don't get any problem. For resolving this diamond problem, here we require a minimum two interface, then only we can resolve this problem. So let's open Eclipse and perform practical. Okay, I'll simply open here Eclipse and then I'll simply create here one class. Okay, I'll simply create here one class. That class name is a part 21. Let's hit enter. And as we understand here, first we have to create one interface, then one class and one interface, then again one class. So first create a person interface. I'll simply create here person interface, person. Okay, inside the interface we can only declare a method, we can't implement method. Okay, that's why public void get role. Okay, this method declaration. Okay, inside a person, then we have to create one more interface. That interface is a student interface. I'll simply create here one more interface, interface student. Okay, inside a student interface, there also simply we extend this person interface. Okay, simply extend person interface. Okay, let's save this. Now we have to create this teacher class. Okay, let's create this teacher class. Let's create here teacher class. I'll simply create a class teacher. Inside in a teacher class, here you can see teacher class implement this person interface. Okay, simply we add here implement person interface. Okay, person interface. Now let's save this. In this class we simply override this getRole method and we implement that this method. Okay, simply that. For that I'll simply hover here and you can see here we got add method and here override this method. We will simply print here 𝑠𝒂𝒄 teaching. Okay, now then we have to create this final class, classroom class. Okay, let's create that class. Okay, I'll simply that create here classroom. Okay, and you can see here classroom class is extending this teacher and implementing this student interface. Let's extend teacher class. I'll simply extend teacher. Okay, teacher class and implement student interface. Okay, implement student interface. Now you can see here we have a person interface, then we have a student interface. Simply extend this person interface. Then we have a teacher class that implement simply person interface and override getRole method. Then we have a classroom class that simply extend this teacher class and implement student interface. Now in our main class, here we simply add a main method. Okay, main method and create this classroom class object. I'll simply create here classroom cc equal to new classroom. Okay, and simply add here cc dot getRole. Okay, getRole. Let's save this, run this. You can see here we got teaching output, because here we just implement this teacher and simply override, simply get that method inside a classroom. If I want to override this method, I'll simply here re-implement that method. I'll simply copy paste and here I can give a classroom teaching. Okay, let's save this, run this. You can see here we got a classroom teaching. Now let's understand this example. Here we simply define a person interface, then we define a student interface. That student interface extend this person interface. Then we here create a teacher class. Inside a teacher class, here we simply override this getRole method and then we create a final classroom class. This final classroom class extend teacher class and implement student interface. In this way we can solve diamond problem. So guys, if you understand this diamond problem and if you like this video, then please like, share, subscribe. We will see next topic in the next video. Till that, let's bye bye.